Okay, I fixed the problem. I had to do it off stream and everything like that. So I'll delete the 7 minute video of me just trying to figure shit out. Everything like that and stuff. I haven't literally done in the stream in a while, so yeah. Well, at least I get to cut out my grandparents talking in Spanish, though. That's the one thing I get to cut out. Because, like I said, my walls are paper thin because I live in an attic. And that's not a joke because me and my grandparents actually do live in an attic. It has a built-in kitchen and everything like that. So the attic is livable, 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 livable. I can't speak. If that's not obvious to many people, I cannot speak very properly. So, like I said, I'm going to be drawing. It's going to be doodles and stuff and everything. So it's not going to be finished drawings or anything like that. Just going to be doing a lot of doodling and stuff and everything like that. And the reason why I have a lot of layers is because, um, in case if I accidentally delete a doodle and everything like that, or erase something from a doodle and I accidentally delete it um on another doodle and everything like that, I don't want to delete the other doodle that I drew. So I'm just gonna put them all in separate like layers. Also, if you didn't know, my friend is here with me. You guys probably know her. It's Mushy Kitty. She always spends every day with me. But since the whole, because I know like YouTube does not like the big bowl of spikiness. This, if you don't know, squishy people have been demonetized because people been talking about the virus.
Well, I talked about it in one of my videos, so.
Yeah, because they don't care about us. They care about bigger YouTubers. Because you and me only do this shit for fun.
Be good.
Yeah. But yeah, so me and her are going to be stuck here for the next couple of months quarantine, which is not bad or anything like that. Because what all we're going to do is I'm going to probably do like a couple of live streams. She's probably going to do like a couple of probably like do like we're gonna probably play games together and everything like that. So yeah, right, squish.
Mm-hmm.
So we may record a video of us playing Minecraft or something. Like not like Minecraft you play on the computer or anything like that, but probably like ooh, the opacity is sucky. Why is the opacity like that? But we might play videos, everything like that. So what I'm doing here is just checking out the pencil. My just doing some. So what I'm doing here is just testing out the pencils to see if it's good because I got like a bunch of other pencils and everything like that. So yeah, that's so like I said, I'm gonna be doing some bendy in the ink machine, some Cupheads, OCs of mine, maybe some new characters. I'm also gonna be drawing some villain characters too from my favorite video games, mostly Nintendo because I'm a Nintendo kid because I owned a Nintendo DS when I was younger.
I was a Game Boy person.
Game Boy.
Because that was the first thing my dad ever bought me was a pink Game Boy.
Game Boy is Nintendo.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I'm slow.
So I'm gonna first start out with one of the characters that I was drawing, well, practicing drawing, is the Snatcher from A Hat in Time because I watched a YouTuber play this game because I got curious of like who the hell is these characters because I've been seeing because I was looking up some stuff for King Boo because I wanted to draw King Boo because King Boo is one of my favorite ghosts because I like the little boos, they're cute and they're adorable and stuff. If you hear like paper and stuff, because that's my sketchbook, and I'm gonna be looking at my references that I have of my sketches that I draw. Yeah, if you hear me going, if you hear paper flying, I cannot speak.
Are you okay?
No, I think I'm broken
Yeah.
because I haven't done a live stream in a while. So,
Well, you think I saw when I re-uploaded a new video?
that's true. It's because life has gotten busy. If you don't know, my personal life and Squishy's life has gotten pretty busy for the last couple, actually almost close to a year. A lot of personal stuff and everything like that, and stuff like that, and everything. So,
A lot of shit.
yeah, a lot. So when you're drawing a character that's made of nothing but ghost and everything like that, and you want to draw them next, just start with your basic like sketch things. Oh, by the way, I bought a new tablet. It's a Huion tablet. And I spent $100 on it because I needed a new one because my old drawing tablet was too small. And if you guys don't know, in real life, my hands are ginormous. I got giant man hands. I got my father's hands, as my grandma says. And if you hear Hispanic music in the background, that's my grandma.
Yeah.
I don't know what she's doing, but she's probably making
Food
food or
or
something.
cleaning
Or that too.
or mostly making food.
Yeah.
Thinking of what to make.
Yeah. Everything like that and stuff. So, okay. Just checking out the streams working because I have not done live stream. Hello, Infinite Wall of Death.
That can kill us.
But yeah, just doing things like that and stuff like that. And everything like that. Um, I don't think I could get demonetized with my grandparents playing music or anything like that because I have no control over that.
Oh, when did a hole
Oh, your shirt has a
already?
hole.
Jesus.
So yeah, this is just gonna be a live stream of me just doing doodles and everything like that and stuff. And honestly, they don't need to look great. These are just doodles. These are just warm up stuff for me to just do and everything like that and stuff. I was gonna do one with my iPad because if you didn't know, I posted all over social media that Squishy got me an iPad for Christmas
Yeah.
and everything like that. Because if you don't know, I'm one of those people the media has been calling out, like who have a very bad immune system. I really do have a very bad immune system, but his body's not coming out that great. It's looking ugly. But yeah, I have a really bad immune system and everything like that. So uh, everything like that. So and before like the whole pandemic came out and everything like that. I was going to like my emergency rooms and everything like that and stuff like that. And I mostly would bring my sketchbook because um all the drawings I would not have time for digital draw. That's why like some of my digital drawings are crappy because I had no time to spend on them or anything like that. And anything like that. So Squishy just decided to give me one because I could not focus on doing my digital work or anything like that or stuff like that because of me going to appointments and everything because I have like appointments with um specialists for my eye. If you guys don't know, I'm blind in one side of my eye, my right eye in the middle particularly. I'm also I also have chronic pain, so I take ibuprofen for my chronic pain when it gets really bad and stuff. So a lot of health issues I have, including with my diabetes and stuff and everything. So just all around my body's broken and everything like that. I'm gonna just refix this because this looks bad Yeah. And it's okay if it looks bad because I don't mind because this is a live stream. This is supposed to be fun. You all get to see how crappy my work is.
If you say so.
Everything like that stuff. But yeah, but yeah, that's why I have the iPad. I've been using it and stuff like that and stuff. I've been taking it with me to appointments so I can get better at my drawing. And I have gotten better actually. I've been using Procreate. I've been watching a lot of tutorials on how to use Procreate and everything like that and stuff. Um, and I have to say it is a very good um drawing program and everything like that. I would say I'm not the best at Procreate, but who is the best at a medium they're not very used to, you know? But I'm getting better at it. Slowly figuring out the buttons and everything like that. I recreated my brushes from paint tool side I use. Like this one, my sketchy brush, which I used to draw, and then I have my doodle brush, which you guys saw me play around with for a little bit because I want to see if I want to use my doodle brush or do I want to use my sketchy brush. And I want to use my sketchy brush because I like using my sketchy brush, and everything like that and stuff. So everything like that. Um, and everything. So yeah. I recreated some of my brushes. I had him procreate everything like that and stuff. And yeah, it's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out like how to use Procreate and everything. It's a new kind of like drawing um program that I never used or anything like that. So first time using it. I've used other drawing programs like Metabang, Fire Alpaca, as you guys can see the bottom here, because I have them there and everything like that. And did it ever? Okay, I was I was afraid that it stopped working. Okay, okay. OBS decided to be a jackass now. Great. Goddamn you, connection. But but yeah. But yeah. Procreate is actually is not that bad. I wouldn't recommend it for like um everybody because people need to find their own like programs that work for them because I know people who use Photoshop and that works for them. People don't use Paint Tool Site. People use multiple mediums. I know that. People use Clip um Clip Studio. Is that what it's called? I can't remember. It's another one that I think. Is that a drawing program? I don't remember. But it was a I think it was Clip Studio. I don't remember. I don't know all the names of all the programs, but I'm trying to remember all of them. So, if you're wondering why there's a line here, this is supposed to differentiate of how long his hair is supposed to be because he has like this weird thing where his hair is like longer than his body. So, for example, this is supposed to be probably his neck, and this is his torso supposed to be. So, scale this to proportion. I'm gonna scale it like right here. Make it easier to fit because I'm going to be drawing a lot here. Anything like that. Now go back to my sketchy brush and everything like that stuff. Oh, by the way, my pencil or whatever it's called, I don't know what it's called. Because there's a word for the pencil for the tablet thingy. I think it's called a stylus. I don't know. Don't quote me.
Use for drawing?
Yeah. No, 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 no. The pencil, the thing that you use for like the drawing tablet, and the pencils for like using for tablets. I think they're called stylus. I don't know. Don't quote me on that because I heard like some people call them.
I think they are called stylus.
and everything like that. But don't quote me on that because I could be wrong. Because I don't know like the technical terms for like all the like stuff people use for like art things and everything like that.
I think that's
Okay, OBS is having some type of hiccup and it's betraying me. How dare you, OBS? I respected you. Now you betrayed me. Like how Anakin betrayed Obi-Wan Kenobi. Also, if you're guys wondering why I'm using only like this like reddish color, it's because I like the color red. And also I like the color blue, but I feel like the blue color I want to use like for the photo blue, I feel like it will be too bright because if you ever see an actual photo blue pencil, it's actually very bright. So I don't think I want to use that kind of color. And plus I like this kind of red thing. It's like makes it easier and it makes it pop out.
okay. It's working still.
Good, let it stay working. Shut up, phone. My phone company just texted me.
What they say?
Do you want the 5G gigamonth plan thingy? You know the new phone thingies?
Uh,
We're not gonna use 5G yet. We can't leave the house. I got no 5G.
technically, we're only using Wi-Fi at this point.
Technically, yes. So, so I'm gonna convert this into a clean sketch, and I'll show you how I'll do that later. So I'm just gonna start with each of these as like very rough sketches, and then I'll show you my cleaning process, how I do it, because the cleaning process takes a longer time to do, and it's more difficult. So there you go. I'm gonna actually shrink this because it makes him look like he has too much of a beard. Also, if you hear her mumbling in the background, it's because she's playing her Dragon Ball Z game.
I'm playing two at the same time.
What's it called?
Dragon Ball Legends and Dragon Ball Z Dokkan.
Yeah.
This one's more better. I like the Legends
She
one
has a
better.
lot of accounts, by the way.
I was like, why do you have so many accounts? And I'm like, because there's certain characters I got that I want, and then there's certain characters I don't want. That's why I don't use the account anymore.
And then she had the Naruto Shippuden game on her iPad too, because
My
she's
little
like, I want
brother.
the iPad too because I got no data on my phone anymore. So let me go
No, it's
get
not
it.
the data, it's because of storage, and the iPad has more storage.
Storage data is well, it's all like the same jahunky.
What is that?
I don't know, it's a word I made up.
You make sense.
No, I never make sense.
I know.
I might do a Team Fortress live stream. Not like play Team Fortress, maybe like draw the characters or anything,
That'd be
stuff
nice.
like that. Anything. So, because I have a character that I have never shown anyone. The only person I ever showed was Isabel because she's seen me sketch a lot in my house.
Mhm.
So the character I have is an OC of mine. Her name is Esmeralda Hernandez, or her nickname is Mel,
Yeah.
and she's known as the chemist. And she's one of the only females in the team, and she's a badass lady. I made her into a badass Hispanic lady and everything like that because I also made her Puerto Rican and everything like that and stuff. Because I'm half Puerto Rican and half Mexican and everything like that. And I'm like, I want to make a badass Puerto Rican lady that's gonna kick the Team Fortress this dude's ass.
I made a Polish character.
And and yeah, of course we have some badass ladies in Team Fortress too, like Miss Paulina. I mean, the girl's like a James Bond character. Like the lady's like so badass. I'm gonna rotate the cameras a little bit. But yeah, I'm gonna be drawing my character as Esmeralda and everything. She has very like she has like very like tan skin and everything like that. She has like very curly, puffy like um brown hair and everything like that because back in high school I had like very long curly brown hair that I didn't know what to do with and I hated it because every time I went to swim class my hair would be so puffy and messed up and it'd be so tangled that I had to have my friend I had had Isabel like brush my hair out and everything. She's like, I'm gonna have to pull it really hard, and I told her, do it, cut it, pull it. I don't care. Get the knots out of my hair. It hurts and everything like that and stuff. And the reason why I have short hair now is because I hate a long hair now because my long hair is it's a total monster. It had a mind of its own. I literally thought my hair had a mind of its own because it was freaking unbearable to deal with, and it annoyed the hell out of me. And I didn't want to deal with it anymore. So I was like, I'm cutting it all off. And since then, I never had long hair anymore. I never had long hair in a long ass time. The last time I had long hair was my um, first year at college, and then I cut it all off because I was like, I like my short hair better than I like my long hair because I felt like I don't know, I felt like uncomfortable with my long hair for some reason and everything like that, and I felt very like unhappy with it, so I just cut it all off. And when I felt like the back of my neck without the hair, and it was like really short and everything like that, and everything, and I felt really happy with it. So since then, anytime my hair had gotten any longer, I immediately go back to cutting it and everything like that because I did not enjoy it. I did not enjoy it. I did not enjoy my long hair anything like that. And I feel happy with short hair and anything like that. And like, because people should be happy to have what style they have. And my style is to be just having it like short, maintainable, and just like easy to brush and just like easy to just like go out and everything like that. Because I remember it would take me a while to brush my hair out. And then when I wouldn't want to brush my hair, I put my hair in a very maintained like ponytail because the thing was like a beast. And every time when it would be oh, this is the worst part. Every time when it was summer and it was and there was a lot of humidity, my hair would be like. So this is how I'm gonna just draw a head here to just show an example. So my hair will look like this. So this will be my head. My hair will look like this in a ponytail. I'm just gonna draw how floofy it was like that. And then when I let it go, all of my computer's not getting shitty. It's still good. Okay, there we go. I probably just need to update OBS. That's why. That's probably the thing. I probably need to update OBS because they always say you always have to update this thing. I really don't mind updating OBS and everything like that and stuff. I will update it later because it doesn't really bother me. Yeah, she's cooking with chili because she's using the blender right now. She's she's fine. But yeah, my hair would be like really poofy and it annoyed the hell out of me. Also, I have another character from Team Fortress I created, which is the pilot. Um, it is a very cocky British man who's very like highbrow. Like he's very snooty because with the thing with Team Fortress, they use like the stereotypical stuff, but they do it in a way where the characters are so likable.
I was gonna sneeze, that's why I covered myself.
Okay, because I
What
was
do you
like,
think?
no, because I was like, I thought you were gonna cough or something.
No, I was gonna sneeze.
Okay.
It didn't come out because he stared at me.
Remember when I say the word cow, and you were about to sneeze, and like, God damn it, I can't sneeze anymore. Because I learned that from somebody who told me if you say the word cow in front of somebody when they're sneezing, they won't sneeze. And I wanted to test it out. That's why, because I wanted to see if that was true or
And you
not.
decided to use me as a test subject.
Yeah, because you were sneezing already, and I was like, cow, and you were like, what? And I was like, do you want to sneeze now? And you're like, no, but now my nose itches.
Yeah.
Hey, you might need some water, Squish.
You mean my water?
Yeah,
My water.
thank you. Gotta keep hydrated. Just refixing his tail because it looks really messed up. Anyways, but yeah, just keeping a eye out for my thingy because I need to update OBS. I know that. Oh no, I'm still using the eraser tool. God damn, I hate when I do that. Do you hate when you like draw something digitally and then you accidentally erase it because you forget that you have the erase tool? Because I do that a lot. There's a lot of things that I do um that I think like people who do digital art will probably be mad at me because I'm not well skilled in this. Because I didn't know people could draw on the computer. Because this is when I think I discovered digital art when I was still in middle school. I was still in middle school going into high school. Because art was still a fairly new thing to me. Also, where me and Trishi live at is very cold right now. It's been raining nonstop, and it's been very cold out. Right, my squish? It's been raining nonstop, and it's been very cold. And it's not good for my joints because I have very bad joints. Oh, okay. I was like wondering what the hell is that sound? Sounds like paper. Yeah, those are my grandparents of his hair. They're they're just having a laugh here and just enjoying each other's company and time. So I made him into a really big lanky boy. And there's really bother me. Leave the guy's tail and stuff. Just making sure it's working in OBS. It's not acting like a jerk or anything like that. So yeah, I talked to like Squishy like a few weeks ago. We were having a conversation about how I told her I want to find an abandoned village and I want to rebuild its population.
Like Minecraft?
Yeah, in Minecraft. Remember we were having that conversation?
Ah, okay. I thought you were talking about the real thing. I was like, what?
No,
What are you
not the
talking
real
about?
thing. Like
I don't know. I don't want to reproduce.
no, like in like Minecraft, we were
Ah,
talking about this like how I told you like there's there's a what is it called? Um, what is that called when you first started the game and you make a new world and you have to look for the location? I think it's called like what's that word? A biome. There we go. There we
okay.
go.
Because I was like,
Because there's a biome where there's an abandoned village and there's like
yeah.
nothing there, and I want to go to that biome and I like want to make our own little town and everything like that and stuff. Also, me and Squishy were talking about how there's this like
You made up that idea that.
no, remember the wandering like villager that keeps coming into
Oh,
our
yeah.
house?
Yeah, the peeping Tom.
Yeah. So the the thing that keeps coming into our house is a wandering because you know the wandering villager guy who has the llamas and stuff and everything, and me and Squishy call him the peeping Tom. I call him the pervy sage of Minecraft. Because for some reason, instead of him appearing outside, he comes into our house.
Oh my god.
Every time. And I'm like,
I get scared sometimes and I'm like, Jesus, I didn't know you were there.
and everything, and I'm like, get out of our house, you creep. I'm like, I was like, be gone, you pervy sage. Cause like, it's like weird, cause he's like in our house, and he's like not there. And when Squishy bumps into something, she's like, what is this? Cause Squishy thinks I put up invisible blocks or something. When I literally will be outside mining my bit, be mining resources. Like I'm like a person who likes to mine and like kills things for food and everything. So I'm kind of a researcher kind of person. She's more of a builder person. So she
Mm,
mostly builds our home and everything for us and everything.
really nice and lavish.
And then I'm like, I didn't do nothing. I didn't set up shit because I literally would spend like maybe like I think like a whole like day I think just like mining and getting food or like building a farm. And then Squishy's like, "Did you put invisible blocks because I can't move?" And I told her, "No, I didn't put anything up. I literally been gone." And then out of nowhere he would appear and it scared the shit out of Squishy and I'd be like, "Oh no, it's the pervy sage again." Because we don't know why he comes into our house. It's like a it's like you lend it's like if you have one of those friends who just comes into your house without telling you and they like acting and they made a key to your house so they can access everything and you're like, how did you get in my house? And they'll just be like, I made a key of your door. And you're like, why? And they're like, because I want to. For no apparent reason, just doing that. It'd be like a sitcom kind of situation. Like them. Okay, how does he look so far?
Looks good.
Anything like that.
Looks very fluffy.
Yeah, because I can't tell if he's like a ghost or is he's like a fluffy, floofy ghosty.
He's a fluffy ghosty.
Floofy ghosty.
Yeah.
Gonna scale him down. Make room for more artwork. Floofy ghosty. Yay. But yeah, um, and everything like that. I would live stream our Minecraft adventures. The only thing is, I didn't know that the whole virus thing was gonna happen and everything. Because if I did, I would have bought like an HDMI cable. Because I do have like the port. Squishy knows this. I already bought the port for the tablet. The thing was, I was gonna buy the HDMI cable this month, but I didn't have time to because I had other things that were going on that I need to get ready for because I had an eye doctor's appointment and everything like that. Blah 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 blah. And then I was like, okay, I'll wait until April. And guess what? I didn't know the virus was gonna be this bad to the point where I couldn't get anything, and I didn't know they were gonna close customs and everything like that and stuff. So, um, so yeah, that happened. So, which I'm not blaming it for, but I should have been well more prepared for it.
Well, then again, all of us weren't prepared.
Yeah, that's
Just
true.
came out of nowhere.
Yeah, that is true. But I'm like, hey, it's
We're
fine.
never gonna be prepared whether it's gonna happen again in the future or not.
Yeah, that's true. Um, but you know, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
God is watching us, and God is watching us leave. Like I'm so disappointed
Yeah,
in
he's like
our
watching
kind.
everyone from heaven. It's like, why the fuck are they fighting over toilet paper?
Or like my other birds, like they're taking all the toilet paper and everything. But what about medicine? What about like medicine for like headaches and stuff? What about those?
No one's taking those stuff because because they think if they use all the cleaning supplies, they make all the bacteria go away.
I know. I'm like, it's never
But
gonna
the
go away.
doctors,
It's like gonna
but the
be there.
doctors and scientists like actual medical profession is like as long as you take good care of yourself and if you are sick just quarantine yourself in a private area and everything like that and stuff and everything and make sure you have the right medication for yourself and everything like that and stuff and everything like that. And the thing is, they're right. It's you have to be like prepared like with medication and everything like
Hmm.
that and stuff and everything like that. But even so, some people don't realize that because so many people just want it to be over or like they're the people who are walking in the street are just pretending like it doesn't exist. Like Like, I was watching a few YouTube channels who talk about like people saying the coronavirus is like some kind of government conspiracy or something. And I'm like, it's not a government conspiracy because it literally came out of the blue and everything like that. It came from somewhere or something because I'm saying something because it's probably from like either an animal ate another animal with a disease that we didn't know about, or it came from either like because I watched something from I think it was a documentary or it was people discussing how there's ancient bacteria in the polar ice caps that have been frozen for millennia, from decades and decades ago. So it either can came from that. So there's a lot of possibilities that could probably be proven, but we don't. But there's like really no known cause of where it actually came from. So you know, and stuff like that. So like, but I'm not concerned or anything. I'm here at home, being being safe, being cautious, being wary and stuff. And everything, and stuff, and everything like that, and everything like that. Everything like that. Like that and stuff and everything. And you know what? I do blame like like people say they blame the government for not doing something as soon as possible, and that's true. Is that's true? The I would say it is their fault, but at the same time, what do we expect? We are not. Yeah.
The governor say stay in the house till tomorrow Saturday. Only I go so fast pay the phone.
Okay, grandma.
What you wanna cook today for it, man?
Um. We can eat the rest of the pizza.
You wanna go cooking now? Or I
Sure.
make un bread. When I finish the bread, I put a pizza. Okay?
All right. All right. So stay in the house until Tuesday. Supposedly, the virus was spread from, I guess, from the Chinese eating bats or something like that, or the Japanese. I don't even know. I'm like, what the fuck? Well, bats don't carry diseases; they carry rabies. I don't know. I'm like, what the fuck? That's probably just people making stigma towards that because until they find an actual source from it, there can't be like there's need to be evidence that it's from like something like that. Everything like that. So, but yeah, but at the same time, none of us should like worry or anything like that and stuff because right now a lot of people are panic shopping. A lot of people are worrying for their lives. A lot of people are pretending like it doesn't exist, which is causing them to get even sick and everything like that. And I just tell my grandparents, all we just need to do is just do what the news tells us. Try to remain calm. Make the best out of it. Like if you guys got board games in the house, play board games with your siblings or with your family members that are living with you, and make a good time with it. Play video games if you got video games. If you miss your friends, start a group call on like any platform. Like literally, we got the internet. The internet is the best technology ever because you can literally do everything with the internet and everything like that. And we should all just remain positive. We should all remain, you know, just happy. And I'm gonna give him a tiny top hat because I don't know why. I just want to make him a floating top hat. But yeah, just be happy. Just try to make the best of it. Just enjoy your family and everything like that. And everything like that and stuff like that. Now me, I'm used to. Unlike me, I'm used to staying home because For a lot of people who don't know, I have social anxiety. And I don't like being around big crowds as it is because it gives me a sense of claustrophobia and gives me a sense of unease and everything like that and everything. Because if you don't know this, people look at me as I'm crazy because if you don't know, I do these little kinds of things to help me calm down in situations where I would rub my knees and do like clicking noises with my tongue like, and that would calm me down because it's a sense of me just like coping with the outside world and everything like that. And Squishy sees me do this all the time and she's okay with me doing this and everything like that because it's a sign of me like just trying to feel better. And I need to draw his mouth because he has a mouth, by the way, guys. So this is the Snatcher from A Hat in Time, and I watched this. I watched someone play this game, and I watched the whole entire playthrough. And the whole entire playthrough is adorable and cutesiness. And if you're a big fan of Mario Sunshine, it will give you that nostalgia feeling that you're looking for because it gave me Mario Sunshine. And I have never played Mario Sunshine because video games at I was born in 1997, so I didn't know what a console was until I got my very first Xbox back in the 2000s. So that should say something.
Mine was PlayStation.
PlayStation?
Like a PlayStation or they're really old one too.
Yes, because she grew up with PlayStation. I grew up with Xbox, and we're best friends because people say Xbox people can't hang out with PlayStation people. Like they say the same stigma. Like they say the same stigma about Puerto Ricans can't hang out with Mexicans. If you don't know, that's like a joke between me and Squishy and her brother, her little brother, and stuff because for some reason he heard that Puerto Ricans and Mexicans don't get along with each other and they hate each other. And I told Squishy, well, my grandparents must really hate each other for being married for so long.
Oh my god, that's cute though.
Yeah, because it's funny because Squishy's like she's because they because Eric and Isabel asked me if I was like really Hispanic because I will. Okay, so I am not as white as I was back in high school. Because I'm much more tanner now. Like I'm not like tan, like I'm brown tan. Like I'm more like Caucasian looking now. Because I was like pasty white. I was like ghost white. And Squishy and Eric didn't know I was Hispanic.
No, I thought you were American or
Yeah.
something.
Oh wait, this is the wrong brush. Yeah,
No.
they thought I was American, and for some reason my okay, so this is a also another inside joke because my eye doctor put down that I was Italian.
Yeah, that too.
On my freaking documents, and I'm like, I'm not Italian. Is it because my grandma looks white? Because she even says it herself. She's like, I am Mexican, but I look like a white
Really?
person.
No, she was also Polish.
Oh yeah, there was a so what my grandma would pick me up from college, and she went to the so by my old college there was a Burger King, and my grandma wanted to give me a burger and stuff, and she was eating there too because she wanted to get it like something to munch on. But she waited for me when I was done with classes. And this lady thought my grandma was Polish and started speaking to her in Polish. And she's like, no, 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 no. I know Polish. And she's like, oh, really? And everything like that. And she's like, no. And everything like that. My grandma told me when she was coming out and everything like that. But yeah.
Now he looks like that Chacal guy.
Huh?
That Chacal guy from El Gordo y la Flaca.
Oh.
When he used to come out with the trumpet.
Oh, yeah.
It looks like him. What are you doing here? That must be over there. I don't
but yeah. But yeah. Yeah, that's what Skishy's brother said, and I'm like, I'm a perfect example of a blend of both. I'm half Puerto Rican and half Mexican, but for some reason I look Italian. My last name is Italian actually. It means
know.
happy in Italian, but I'm not Italian. Like I said, I'm Mexican, Puerto Rican, and everything like that. I just don't speak Spanish because I will tell you this: I am horrible at speaking Spanish. because I have a bit of a. So I used to. So this is another thing. I used to have a really bad list back when I was a little kid, and they were supposed to send me to someone to help me because you know how they have like vocal people to help students with lisping issues and everything. They were supposed to send me there, but my school was such a crappy school that they had like so many budget cuts that they couldn't afford to take me there. But the thing is, they had money to afford for the other kids who did not have this issue and took those kids instead when I suffered with it for most of my life and everything like that. It got back to the point where I couldn't say the word esophagus. I can say it now is because my friends taught me how to say it properly. And it took me 2.5 years to learn how to say the word esophagus without having to call it something else. Yeah, he's not a vampire. He's a ghost.
Then why did
His design just have vampire teeth for some reason.
never mind then.
Boo has sharp teeth too, like a vampire, and he's
I'm not a vampire, but I feel like one.
falling in reverse.
Oh my god, I still remember that song. I haven't, though I haven't heard it in like,
I have it on my phone.
I haven't listened to that song in a while, and I still remember the lyrics in the music video in my head, and I'm like, it's so weird, but it's fun
I love it. I love falling in reverse.
though. It's beautiful. I like his songs and the new songs. The new songs.
He's a live
Some people
streamer
don't like them.
line.
Some people don't like that he changed his songs, and I'm like, it's not his fault. He just wanted to change something.
He's experimenting, like every
Yeah.
artist does. Like every artist experiments. What do you expect for him to do
Yeah.
the same thing over and over again?
It's like
When
every other band member. They always, the people always complain, why they decided to change it.
I know, right? But the thing is, if you keep doing the same formula over and over and over again, it gets tiring and boring, and people start to lose interest in the shit you do.
Yeah.
I mean, why do you think so many people change their looks, their
Mm.
style, their change of tone and music and everything? And for some people, it works. But some old fans are like, no, go back to your ways. But it's like the old fans are like, okay, I'm starting to get used to it. I'm starting to like it now. You know, it's like cheese
Yep.
or wine. Cheese or wine. It has to age, but it also has to be delectable. Because if you don't know about cheese or wine, the more it ages, the more it is more likable and more tasty and everything like that. With wine, the more it ages, the more it has that nice bitter, nice richness to it
Yep.
and everything like that. I don't know why I'd use cheese and wine for example, but that's the only thing I got on my head. And there we go. There's Snatcher. There's the Snatcher.
Hello, Nacho.
Now we're gonna clean them up. So how do I? So the thing how I do with the cleaning thing is gonna
Hello, you little snitch.
like the golden snitch from Harry Potter.
Oh, I want it. It's so bad. It's so cute. I wish it was real. I would have so many of them.
Question: What are the like balls from Harry Potter? Because they're alive, right?
Yeah.
So what the hell are they?
I have no idea because they don't have mouths or anything, so they don't eat anything, or are they forever trapped in the case? Because you know how the guy took out the crazy one,
Yeah,
and then there was that one, and then
yeah.
I was
Like
like,
like what are
so
they?
do they stay in there forever, or
So what I'm thinking is the snitch like a golden fairy who's
that's
trapped in a
crazy.
ball and everything like
Oh
that?
no, that makes it sad.
And the rest of the balls are either like pixies or like some type of like evil kind of like mystical creature and everything like that. Because the only thing I can think of that is very mischievous is a pixie.
Oh yeah, I remember when we went to watch the movie?
Yeah,
The pixies? Were they pixies?
yeah, they were pixies.
Oh my god.
Yeah, if you guys didn't know, before the outbreak, 2 weeks ago, me and Squishy went to go see Onward because I really wanted to go see the movie because it's been a while since I've been to the movie theater, and I saw the trailer for it, and I'm like, oh my god, it's a funny style modern time movie, and it looks so great, and I wanted to go see it. And Squishy told me after we were done watching the movie, she said, I didn't think I was going to like it, but I like it a lot now.
Yeah, because when I saw it, I was like, the animation looks like shit to me. Like, it doesn't look good or anything because I never seen a trailer of it. And if I did, I probably skipped it because it didn't interest me. But once I gave it a chance, I was like, okay, now I like it. I have so many mixed emotions for it, and now I like it.
Yeah, because Squishy told me she was happy, then she was crying, and then she was angry.
I
She
was
felt
like,
she was like in a weird mood swing of emotion.
and then I like the main character so much, and I like the mom character,
Yeah, the
and
mom
then
was a okay. So the mom in the movie of Onward, she's such a badass.
yeah,
She's like, she's like, she's like. Have you ever seen like a badass mom in a movie? This cartoon mom, this elf mom was like major badass. She kicked the dragon's ass. She like fought a dragon head flash force with a giant sword.
yep. And then I like that the lady that has tiger and has scorpion.
The manticore.
Yeah, I liked it too. She was funny.
Uh,
It was such a good movie.
it
I'm
was.
like, now I like it, and then you want me to buy the book, and I'm like, I don't mind. I want to look at it too, anyways, because I like it. I was like, I know how it feels to lose someone. I know. Uh,
It was so funny how the older brother
oh, I
knows
love
no
him.
knows all this stuff about magic, but the little brother is just trying his best to fit in, like any other teenager is trying to do in the world, because anybody wants to fit in with the it crowd because they just want to feel a sense of belonging somewhere and everything like that. It was just like a wonderful.
I was like, yeah, that's me and Anna right
It was like a wonderful mode of emotions and everything. Cause she says she says she's like the older one because she's a goofhead, and I'm like the skinny one because I'm just
there.
trying
You're
to.
awkward and weird. You're like socialite.
Yeah, I'm very awkward. People may think because I'm on camera, I'm like so confident. No, I am an awkward son of a bitch. Like literally, I cannot hold a conversation or look anyone in the eye because I can't because I'm just socially awkward because of my social anxiety. It makes it difficult for me to like open up to people or talk to people or say anything because if I don't know you, I'm not going to talk to you. I'm just going to look the other way and everything like that. And it doesn't help because if you guys don't know, I have a resting bitch face like my grandpa because my grandpa has a face that looks like he's going to
Yeah.
murder a man
Oh my god. Yeah.
because all my friends are scared of my grandfather for some
But not
reason.
anymore. Not
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah, because he's a teddy bear. He's like a giant cuddly teddy bear who's very nice and very sweet
Yes.
and everything like that. But like I have a very resting bitch face that makes me look very intimidating and look like I will cut you, which I won't. It's just because I'm just like I just don't tend to smile that often because I'm either one too tired or I just trying to make myself look like I'm not panicking inside.
Or that.
Because what a lot of people don't know is that when you I have not only social anxiety but I also have claustrophobia. So going to crowded places makes me feel more anxious than anything, like more claustrophobic than anything else and everything like that. So it feels like the whole place is tightening up and I'm just like, okay, breathe. Breathe, Anna, breathe. That's me in my head, like breathe, calm down, don't panic, don't look like you're going to die, just calm down. And then in reality I just have like a stone face, like I don't give a fuck what's going on. But the truth is I really do give a fuck what's going on, and I do give a fuck what people think of me and anything like that, even though I don't portray it, I and don't show it. I do feel this sense of way because because it's just like when you have like social anxiety or you have any type of anxiety or any type of like fear of like crowded areas or anything like that, it feels like you have a million eyes on you and everything like that. And so every time you move, you just see the eyes just moving along with you, and you think people are just judging you, and it just
Kind
feel
of, kind of how fetish I felt with that one episode when she was in the stage and she felt like a bunch of eyes staring at her.
yeah, it feels like
And she
that.
was like breathing heavily and then she ran off crying.
Yeah, so it feels like that to me, but it doesn't feel like I'm going to panic or cry or anything. It just feels like I'm just going to like literally pass out and just like lose my sense of cool. So I
Hmm.
just basically just have to just like pretend like it doesn't bother me when in reality it does. So when I like less down, I can relax, I can calm down and just be I could be good. And then when I see a big crowd, I feel tense and I feel like, hey, let's move to this direction and everything like that. And everything like that. That's why when I go shopping, I can't stay in one place. I have to go like in an area where there's not a lot of people because I can't stay in one place or anything like that because it just makes it difficult. And I understand like so many people won't understand it unless they have someone that does have it. Like if they have a kid that has it, or like if they have like a partner that has it, or like someone else in their life that have it, like a family member or whatever. But even so, they don't understand it. They just can't just like call a person crazy because they just don't know what's going on with them,
Yeah.
anything like that. Um, just like when we went to the mall. You remember when we went to the mall? What happened with that girl?
Oh my fucking
So we went to
god.
so we're from Chicago.
Yes.
We go to a mall called the Hip, and I don't care putting the name out there because it's a local place where a lot of people go around our neighborhood, and everyone that lives in our county knows the Hip very well. So we were there in the Hip. I was ordering food for my grandparents and everything like that because because for my grandparents, I don't want them to spend their own money on food. I pay for them all the time to go out and eat for them because because to me, they're they're more they're more worth it than the money is, to be honest. So I spend a lot of time with my grandparents because my grandparents are senior citizens and they are around their like 60s. They're almost close to their 70s and everything like that and stuff. So I'm spending as much time as possible with them before I know they are going to pass away, and it's just going to be me and my friend for a very long time. So yeah. So we were at the mall. I was at this the food court area. I was in this food place called Jimmy's where they serve the best burgers ever. Like I'm talking about big fat burgers, like really good handmade burgers, like you can't get it anywhere. And so I heard like this girl like yelling and everything like that and stuff, and I say I asked the man, is that girl okay? And he's like, no, no, she has autism. And I'm like, oh, and everything like that. And I'm like, oh, that's not good for her. Because if you guys don't know, Squishy actually has a little brother who has autism. And I have actually spent time with him. And he's a very much a sweetheart, and he's very sweet, and he's adorable. Even though he doesn't like people calling him adorable for some reason.
He doesn't.
And he does like these cute little things that are adorable, but he doesn't want to, and he becomes so serious, as Squishy
Yeah.
said.
He does.
But Squishy still calls him adorable. Like,
Yeah.
I remember one time I came over to come pick up Isabel to come hang out at my house, and she like tells her brother, "Hyman, I love you," and he's like, and he's like, "Do you love me too?" And he's like, "I love you, now leave me alone."
Yeah, he doesn't like
And I'm like sitting there just like, "Oh, that's so cute." For some reason he gets embarrassed, like showing his feelings, and I understand why because he has autism and he doesn't want to show that display. But even so, I think it's cute because he really does love his sister. He really does love Isabel. They have a very close, connected bond.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's cute because he does say he loves her, but he does it behind closed doors because he's too embarrassed to show people. But it's so cute because he really cares for Isabel and Isabel cares for him because she literally bought her little brother in PlayStation 4.
Yeah, PlayStation 4, and then before I bought him his Dragon Z manga books he'd always
Oh
wanted.
yeah, because she took a picture of it, and all you could see is the kid just smiling. He just like has the biggest grin like ever, and that was his Christmas present. So him having that big grin was like, imagine seeing your 5 year old have the biggest like grin on their face because finally got a present they always wanted from Santa, and they're all like all smiley and giggly. That was her little brother, which was so cute and everything like that. And she took the pictures in secret because she wanted to show me his expression and everything, and he was really happy. Of course, she couldn't post it on Facebook because her brother would see it. So
I
she,
just added it to my story and that's it. Because
yeah,
I don't want to post it on Facebook. He's going to be like, gonna
take
tell
it
me,
down.
yeah, like, why are you putting this? I don't want people to see me. Then I'm smiling because in his
He,
Facebook, he just puts pictures of characters, like anime characters and stuff. He doesn't actually put his picture.
I know.
Because he doesn't like it.
Oh, but he has a nice smile though.
Yeah, but he doesn't like it. He's like, no. And I'm
I
like,
know, I
okay.
know.
Alright, boy.
But yeah, so back to the girl. So I go and get my grandparents food, and right behind us, right in front of us, I mean, are these teenagers who are laughing.
And I'm like, it's okay. But now he's getting better at it.
Yeah, especially his little brother is getting better with crowds and everything like that. But even so, he still has like trouble, like you know, because he does little quirks and things like I do to help me not get anxiety. And people look at him weird, like, but I know that's a form of him just trying to relax, calm down, you know, trying to like understand the situation. And I see no problem with that and everything. It doesn't bother me. He's not hurting anybody. He's just trying to relax his mind because his mind is mentally different than ours. And
Mm-hmm.
that's a scientific fact. Like if you were to do a CAT scan of a person with autism, their brain function is very different than other people's and everything like that and stuff. And we shouldn't be pointing or laughing at somebody because they have a different mindset or we don't know the situation.
I was like so mad. I was like,
And the girl got her camera out and she was probably going to film this person and everything like that. And as we were so after the situation calmed down because the ambulance was there to take this girl in, I think someone got in connection with her parents or a caretaker of some sort, or
first of
sometime.
all, why was she by herself? I know she's supposed to and stuff, but I'm like, my little brother still is older now, but I still like,
Yeah, her little brother is like
they can't leave him alone because they get worried
is
about
he
him.
like is he
He's
still
like
in?
19. He's in his 20s, I think now.
Okay, he's in his 20s now, but even so, Squishy still goes with him to areas
Or
because
my
he
older brother goes with him too, and his girlfriend, because they don't want to leave him by themselves because they get worried about him.
yeah, because literally leaving a person with autism is like leaving your 5 year old alone in a
Mm-hmm.
store with strangers. That's how it is with people with autism because they don't know people and you don't know how they're going to react in situations if they don't have a
Yeah.
person they know.
I mean, once my little brother said he wanted to go to his friend's house in the bus, but I told him you have to call me. You have to call me if you're okay or anything. I let him, so I'm like I trust him. So I told him just text me or call me or something because if you don't, I'm gonna bother you. And he's like, I know you'll bother me. So that's why they texted me. He's like, I'm at my friend's house, and I'm like, okay, be careful. Text me when you're gonna come back. So that's what he did too. And then I told him, okay, you're fine. And he's like. probably thinking in his head, stop worrying about me, but I'm never going to stop worrying.
Yeah, because he's your little brother and he has autism.
Yeah, I just like
And probably his friend doesn't know how to deal with a person with autism unless they do have a family member who has it. Because if you don't know, autism runs very highly in Squishy's family.
yeah,
There's a lot of family members she has that has children with autism.
yeah, like my both my cousins have it from my tia side, and then my little brother has it. So I was like,
And then
oh,
you have that family member in California
yeah,
who's who's very unable to like feed, clothe himself and everything
yeah,
because he's like because your cousin says he was wheelchair bound and everything like
mm-hmm,
that and he's unable to feed himself and everything so and stuff. So it's very it runs in Squishy's family a lot more. So if she were to have kids, her kids probably would one of them or both would have autism because she does have a cousin who has like two kids who have autism,
yeah,
which is very I think it's very rare to have like multiple kids to have autism actually
true.
and stuff. But yeah, these people just like decided to film this poor girl having a mental breakdown and thought it was funny and everything like that. And let me tell you, if you think it's funny for someone to have a mental breakdown that you don't know or you have never known or anything like that, and people around you aren't even laughing, why are you laughing?
Yeah, like basically.
And everything like that. Because let me tell you, if someone's having a mental break, let me tell you, if you were the person who was having a mental breakdown and people were laughing, giggling, and filming your own like self-loathing and like self destruction, then there's something wrong with them.
Mhm.
You wouldn't want someone to treat you that way either. What
Yeah.
what was the thing that people taught you to tell treat people with respect how you wanted to be treated? And I don't think people were treating that girl that day with respect
They weren't. Like,
or
even
anything.
the people were still in line there close to her. I'm like, why couldn't they have security there and be like, just got stay away, stand on the other
Because probably
side,
security
please.
has never done with something like this before.
But they shouldn't they be told of it or something? Like,
That's
oh,
the
and
thing. They like there's a lot of places that haven't been trained to deal with people with autism.
or what about schizophrenia person or bipolar person?
Like I said, people with mental health issues or dealing with like autism or anything, I don't think a lot of people are trained in the aspect of like handling those situations because um I don't think people know how to deal with it because I don't think they either have family members who have it or they never seen a person with it. Now, your little brother was the first one I ever met that had
Yeah.
it. Because I never met a person with autism until I met your little brother.
Yeah.
And Thomas. Remember Thomas from
Oh
our
yeah.
school?
Oh, I love
Sweet
that.
Thomas? Eh,
He's so cute. I like it. I was like, whenever we watch the series, he's like, oh yeah, we're friends with the city. Or something like that. He looks so excited.
Yeah,
And I was like, oh.
he's so sweet. I think if you guys don't know, our high school had like a really good program for people with autism and special needs. Like we had like the basic gen ed kids like take care of like not take care of them but help them understand like basic understanding, like help them teach them like, you know, how to do household things but also learn how to live their life as a normal human being and everything like that and help them out understand like things and stuff and everything like that and stuff and help some of them go to like college and everything like that if it like some of them wanted to go to college and everything. Our high school was very good with that and everything, and they were very good at taking care of like our special needs department of our school. So we had like a really good school who really much care for their students. Like like literally, no matter how poor you were or anything, like there was a teacher there to like be there to like listen and everything like that. But yeah, that just made me so mad just seeing people just snickering, laughing, and people just trying to pretend like it wasn't there and everything like that.
It just triggered me so bad.
Yeah. And I spend time with Squishy's little brother, and he's really sweet. He's a sweetheart. He has a really nice golden heart He's really nice. He's very kind and everything like that. Like he would not hurt a fly. He would not hurt a fly.
Unless if he's gaming, then that's a different thing.
Oh yeah, like he loves his video games. He's an avid gamer. He loves Call of Duty and he also kills his sister a lot of times. Like he does it on purpose. Oh, remember the time you told me he kept killing the same guy over and over again? He didn't know, and then the
I
guy
kind of felt
rage quit.
scared. He was like, the guy left, and I was like, oh.
He rage quit because your brother kept killing him. Your brother didn't even know.
He didn't know, like, cause you know the skin. Sometimes people pick the same skins or stuff, so
Yeah,
he doesn't even look at the usernames either.
yeah,
He
because
just
he's
shoots.
because he's in the zone. That's the thing. He's in the zone. Not auto zone, squishy.
I
The gaming zone.
know.
Curse you.
I'm sorry. I don't want to.
But yeah, like he kept killing the same dude over and over until the dude finally like rage quit. Like I'm done with this shit. I'm leaving. And everything and then Squishy's little brother told her and everything like the guy he kept killing over and over again was the same guy. He rage quit.
Then, like, now that I bought him his PlayStation, he plays God of War now and then Medieval, but he finished Medieval, all of it in 1 week already.
God damn.
And then he has to play the old game, and it's a bit more harder than the new one. He's like, I forgot how difficult this was. I died so many times. I said, yeah, I expect you to die a lot of times. And then it got a war. You know how it counts your deaths?
Yeah.
He's like, I died 200 times. I'm like, what did you do? He's like, remember we took those turns to try to kill that harpies to grab them?
Oh.
We didn't know what to do. And then there's this other mission with I forget which goddess it was, but she got mad at Kratos for killing the plants or something. They died or something.
Oh.
And then he grabbed this weird cup thingy that had this weird statue that had the eye.
Uh-huh.
That had the green eye that you had to solve the puzzle or something.
I
You
don't
have to get the
remember.
things to
I
move.
remember that session, but I forgot what it's called because
I
I saw
forgot too.
Jacksepticeye play it. So
Forgot, but yeah, that one was difficult too. So we took like almost an hour to figure it out, like where let's do it the fucking stairs to move them or something because of the water.
yeah, because that was like a puzzle section.
But
So your brother died 200 times in God of War.
over the game.
I did not know God of War had like a death count.
And then whenever we would die, the game would say change to easy mode, and my was like, no, can we stop? It's like basically it's telling you no, maybe you should do easy because you're dying so many times, and my was like, no.
He's like, I refuse.
Yeah.
I refuse to die.
Yeah,
So what mode did he had it on? Normal?
I think normal. And then I told him to do easy instead, and he was like, "No, I'm doing normal." It was funny.
Because he ain't no baby.
Nope.
Oh, have you guys seen those games that if you put easy mode on, they taunt you for playing easy mode?
I bet.
No, like literally, there's games like that. Like there I forgot what game it's called, but it's a game. If you put easy mode and one of the characters has a pacifier and a little baby bonnet on them, and it says, "Wow, you're a weak crying little baby." I forgot what game it was. Like the game is teasing you for playing
Yeah.
easy mode. So I mean, there's no problem with easy mode if you're like a beginner, because I've been out of playing video games for a long ass time. And I like video games, and I want to get back into it, but I've just been out of it for so long. But yeah, but yeah, those people they deserve to be punished for laughing at someone that they don't know.
Yeah. Just upset me. Like I said, they should have gave some measures to the security and be like, if this happens, make sure you do this, and but if they don't, it just upsets me. I'm like, what about mental illness awareness, or something like that, or autism awareness? Have you not heard of that?
Yeah,
Guess not.
Yeah, because Squishy has a T-shirt from Autism Awareness because of her little brother.
Yeah. And I want to get a tattoo of it in the future.
Yeah, she wants to get the little puzzle tattoo that is the sign of autism awareness for her little brother and everything like that because Squishy says her little brother is her little puzzle piece.
Yeah. My little
If you said that to him, he'd be like, no.
puzzle. Yeah, you'll
He,
refuse.
yeah, because every time you try to do something that's sentimental and nice, he always like, no.
And whenever I try to hug him, he's like, "What are you doing?"
Like every time you try to do something sweet to him, he's like, I refuse to accept affection from you.
Yeah, he hasn't been given affection. Remember, my mom didn't or anything, so he kind of feels awkward with it.
Yeah,
So
but he should learn to like love it because you're his
that's
sister.
why I'm making him like hugs. And he's like, okay. He's just like whenever I hug him, he's just like sticking his arms out, and he's like,
So he's like just T-posing.
yeah. He doesn't know. And sometimes he does hug me back. He tightens around me like, and I'm
Oh,
like, ay. He like hugs me really tight. He's like, I'm strong, and I say, yeah. You are.
he's crushing his own sister.
Yeah.
Yeah, Squishy's little brother is not little. Like he's
No.
like
Yeah, how I make him sound, he makes it seem like he's little. He isn't
no, he's
anymore.
like super tall and he has like a full
He is.
like a full beard, like a grown ass man.
And I touch it. He doesn't like it.
And he has like a very deep voice and he's very tall. He makes me feel like I'm tiny.
I bet.
Or did like that. Like he's taller than his older brother. So
And then he calls me sometimes a little sister. He's like, "You're shorter than me." I'm like, "But I'm older than you." He's like, "No, you're shorter than me."
and I told Squishy that's not how that works. It revolves around age. You are not the youngest, Squishy. He is still the youngest because of his year and his age. It doesn't work with height.
Oh my gosh.
I keep telling her, like, why does he call you the little sister? And he's like, because he's taller than me. And I'm like, that's not how it works.
You try to explain that to him.
That's not how it works.
He's gonna keep saying, "Yeah, it works."
Oh my god. But that's not literally how that works. Your height does not make you older. Your height does not make you older.
Doesn't, but can't argue with him because he's gonna keep saying it until I
Like,
accept it.
I'm big.
Yeah. Oh, big. I'm like, okay. And then when he regrets my cereal, he's like, "I'm gonna grab your cereal, okay?" I'm like, okay. He just, how he comes into my room, he's like, "I'm gonna grab your cereal, okay?" And then he closes the door, and I'm like, okay.
Like, I don't
When I
know.
say okay, he closes it.
So he just comes into your room out of nowhere while you're just like playing games or watching videos, and he's like, "I'm gonna grab your food, okay?"
Like your cereal, I'm gonna grab some of your cereal, and I'm like, okay.
And then he just closes it,
Yeah,
and then it just leaves you like with that awkward silence.
yeah. I'm like, okay.
Like, why does he ask?
He just doesn't like. He always likes asking permission, and I always tell him, no, you can always grab some, boy.
But he's like,
But he's
no.
like, he likes to ask first before anything.
Yeah, because he doesn't want to make you mad or something.
No, I never get mad at him.
I know you never get mad at him or anything like that, but he's like thinking in his mind that you get
Yeah.
mad at him or something
So I'm
like
like,
that.
oh, it's fine. Go
Like that,
ahead.
like
Grab
that.
as much cereal as you want to your heart's content. It's okay if it all finishes. My mom's gonna get more cereal.
Except for right now because everything's gone.
Yeah, my mom knows that for sure because she's went like a lot of times. And then I'm thinking, you see what happens, mom, when you don't take measures? What happened?
No, I'm just checking it out.
Ah,
So yeah, that thing at the mall just really made me messed up, and it's ruined my mood.
Me too.
It soured my mood.
Me too.
So that was just a very unhappy experience at the mall.
You're a terrible person for that. You're a shame.
Yeah.
You wouldn't like it if someone did that to anyone close to you, would you?
No. And that's the thing. When it happens to them, they get all snappy and bitey. But when it's someone else that doesn't bother them or affect them, they just point and laugh.
Yeah.
So that's just rude. That's just rude, uncalled for, and their parents had not taught them any manners.
Basically. That's what I'm thinking.
I've been trying my best not to correct my grandparents.
And what?
Try not to correct them
I know.
because the way they say virus, they say virus.
Beers. Tell me beers.
No, like virus, like a virus and
I
everything like that.
know.
I think it's because of my grandma's false teeth.
Yeah,
If
it's
you guys
probably
don't know,
that.
she has false teeth. Like she's has like false teeth for a very long time now. She got her real teeth removed after them being like badly um infected, and then she got them all removed and got like false teeth with the insurance money that my grandfather had on when he used to work in a factory. So she had the teeth for a very long time, and also she got the second pair of teeth when we got our income taxes when I was a kid. So yeah, but it's just funny how she pronounces things because I'm like that's almost I know it's like her false teeth, but it's like funny when I hear her pronounce things, everything like that. And she knows it's funny because she tries to copy the way how I say it. Because the way I say it is the way how people say it. Perfectly fine. It's just like she has false teeth. And she has a very thick Hispanic accent, too. Because she's Mexican. So, she has a thick Mexican accent and she has a very, like false teeth. So, it makes things sound very funny. Oh, yes, please. It's connected again. Yeah. Sorry about working on this, like, one doodle. Because I want to. So, I'm just showing you what I do to clean it up and everything like that.
What did you unicorn?
Just showing you how I clean it up and everything like that and stuff. Clean, 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 clean. Oh, by the way, my stylus, the pen thingy, does not have like so. You know how some styluses have like the eraser thing in the back. Mine doesn't have that, so I have to manually change it to the eraser. It's not annoying or anything, but it's an inconvenience. But I don't really care. It doesn't really bother me. It bothers some people because I know some people want to do the erasing by hand thing. Yeah. Okay, so this is how I do most of the cleaning up on it. It still has a bit of the line stuff and everything like that. But I'm gonna move on to the next doodle and everything like that and leave it like this for now. And then I'll clean it off camera. Off screen. Off camera? Off screen? Whatever. Whatever.
Screen.
Off screen, off camera, whatever.
Screen.
Whatever. And I'm gonna draw my little boots.
Mama.
Yeah?
Your pizza is already.
Okay.
You want it?
Yeah, camera.
Okay, dime core.
Alright.
¿La core es hot?
Yeah.
Ahorita no want it anyway. Grandma! Why are you so mean? Oh. Why you want to kill me?
Don't
My smile.
No pizza for the squish. You're not gonna die. You're not going to die. So I'm gonna draw. So I have a picture right here besides me of a candle. I just have like its little head only.
Oh, I'm like, what happened to him?
So this is like from one of my sketchbooks. I cut out his little head and another head of another character because I only drew heads on there. The rest of it was just like scrap things, like notes and stuff. So I just cut them out because I was like, oh, these are really good drawings of them and everything like that. And I'm going to make this into a full-fledged character.
Yeah.
I don't have no name for this character, so I might come up with a name, or I might ask people like on my Instagram or Twitter to like, hey, who wants to name this candle dude? Because I literally don't know what to call him.
Hey.
Like, hey, who wants to name a candle? So how I draw my uh, characters are it's very different. I guess I start out with like a circle and then I put a shape in that circle to help me out because I think of like I don't know. For some reason I draw a circle and a square in there to help me find where the person's head is.
I do too.
I think because that's a way for me to figure out like how to find the person's dimensions and stuff because I'm so used to drawing like mythical creatures, I would say, like humanoid mythical creatures and aliens and stuff and everything. And like drawing characters like this, you really have to figure out the body and stuff as you sketch along. And with this, you have to do the same thing. So if I draw big, it's not on purpose. It's because I draw really big, and that's a habit for me. So with digital art, you can just shrink it down, but in real life sketches, you gotta like, oh no, I drew it too big and everything's wrong. I can't digitally think. So when I was actually sketching in my sketchbook, I tapped twice, and that's what you're supposed to do in Procreate to undo a lot of settings. And I did that to my sketchbook, and I'm like, this is not my iPad. I did try to undo this, and I felt so embarrassed. And I realized I was in my own house doing this. And I was like, why do I feel embarrassed and ashamed for doing this? In my own house. Nonetheless. And I'm like, you know what? Forget it. No one saw me do that.
I would have.
And you will be asking, what are you doing?
Yeah.
I'd be like, I don't know. I tried to, I tried to, um, I tried to delete something that wasn't able to be deleted.
Ay, hermano, hubiera sido para que hubiera ido.
Thank you, Gemma.
Gotta wash my
Tú no
hands.
comes pepperoni, ¿verdad?
Yeah.
¿Tú
When
no
did,
lo
I,
comes?
when did I say that I don't?
Oh, yo decía, si no te gusta, se lo da a la gorda.
I don't know.
Agarré uno.
Oh, okay. Wash your hands, woman.
I know. You go first and I'll go next, okay?
Oh, you want me to get you water too, or?
Yeah, please. I got pizza. It's it's not delivery. It's DiGiorno. It's actually DiGiorno pizza. Um, I actually got so. Yay, DiGiorno. I miss live streaming actually, to be honest. I actually miss live streaming. I miss doing videos, but I wouldn't say I've been sick. I've been life has been hectic. Behind the scenes, behind my life, I wanted to do. There was a lot of videos I was going to plan on doing this year, but I never had to because family just came up. Bad things had happened. Not like bad things like someone died or anything. No, 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 no. No one died or anything. Just like just dumb things that they like stupid things that my other side of my family have been doing that they should have listened like to professionals and everything like that because my aunt's place burned down because the place has not fixed any like type of heating or stuff or anything like that. Like they haven't fixed the house in like years. The place is like really run down and badly. And it's bad. It's a badly run down house and everything like that. And it's just It just needs to be. It was never well maintained and everything like that and stuff and everything like that and stuff and everything and yeah. I'm
What?
gonna put this here. All right, I'll be right back.
What is rapier?
Huh?
What is rapier?
A rapier. I think that means it's a like a. I think it's like a rarity or some sorts or anything like that.
It says, yes, Princess Shimerti is imprisoned deep within Castle Chadwick, and we must set her free once I deal with the skeletons guarding gate. Traps are rapier.
I think that's a weapon.
Oh.
If I'm not correct, if I'm not mistaken.
I think traps.
But if anyone knows, they can correct me on it. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go wash my hands and everything like that. I'll be right back.
Alright.
I'm big. I heard the crunching of pizza. I'm big. Everything like that. How's the pizza? It's good.
It's kind of hot too, so.
Yeah, that's the pepperoni. The salami. Anyways, I was talking about how Titi Mari's house burned down.
I know.
And everything like that. It's because they haven't replaced the heater upstairs in a while and stuff like that and everything like that and stuff. And they called my grandfather around 6. No, not like 6. It was like almost close around 10 anyway. So it was like around 8 or 9. So us just like watching stuff and everything like that and everything. My grandfather was there and everything like that. And my family was having a huge fire right in front of the property. Because no one wanted to leave the house. Everybody wants to stay and take their stuff with them. But the thing was, the place was deemed unlivable because it was a fire hazard. Because it had fire, water, and stuff everywhere.
Imagine if we lived over there and that happened.
Oh, that would have been bad. We wouldn't have a place to live.
Then again, I'm happy that we didn't move over there after all that.
Well, we didn't move there yet.
I know, but what if we did?
It would have been a disaster. It would have been a catastrophe.
Catastrophe.
Catastrophe. There you go. I can't talk today.
It's okay, you're nervous.
Ooh, and I clicked the wrong thing. I clicked the selection tool. Here we go. I meant to click the eraser. I was going to erase this and start over. Anyway, to pass my time with this whole week and everything like that, I've been playing nothing but RPG games on my phone. Everything like that. Huh? Or I've been talking to Squish. Pizza's great, guys. The pizza tastes delicious and it smells so good. I think I'm going to. I don't know how I want this kind of guy to be. Maybe I'll draw him not as a soldier, but like maybe as like um.
Oh.
I think I won't draw him like as a soldier, like an army soldier. Maybe like you know dress him up like a lieutenant. Like a fancy like British like horseman that he used to look like back in the day with like the little pads and everything and stuff like that, like the fancy guards and everything like that.
Ah. Oh, that'd be cute.
Like a gentleman swordsman and everything like that. If his head shape looks weird, then let his head be weird. Because this is like an object cat, so you can literally draw your object cat whatever you want.
Yep.
To be honest, everything like that. So I'm going to give him like a broad, like little circle collar thing to be for his neck. So like a wick candle holder. Because if you guys ever seen like candle holders, you know they have these little
Oh.
circle bits. That's a lot. It's because she's playing Animal
I'm learning
Crossing.
it every day now.
She's playing the little Pocket Animal Crossing, not the New Horizon one, which I want to go
Me
get
too, girl.
and play because and everything like
I'm
that.
on level 100. 100. My next goal, 200.
200 years ago.
I played this dumb
Imagine someone's 85 and they're like the oldest level, like 1,000.
game. Like, it's,
I think I'm just gonna draw his head and then I'll draw his body next.
yeah,
Because
you'll
I always
figure it out.
so what Squishy knows I like to do is like draw my character's face first because I want to get a feel of like the face to get an idea of what the personality of the character is going. Oh, we have to sing a jackass. Why is Obi being a jerk today?
I have no idea.
So after I'm done with the live stream, do you wanna play some Minecraft?
Yeah. I just re-downloaded it in my phone because I
Okay.
haven't played it because I don't like playing alone because I'm like, I talk to myself, which is crazy. I mean, when you live with me, you're gonna, if you hear me talking to myself,
I hear already talking to yourself all the time because you do that when you play your freaking Naruto game or your
I'm
freaking or your
sorry.
Dragon Ball. It doesn't bother me because I do the same thing.
In Minecraft, I was like, so lonely. What do I do? Hi, villager. Do you want to talk? And I'm like, fuck you then. Then I hit him, and then the Iron Golem comes after me, and I'm like, I know you love me, but we can't be together. I'm sorry.
Well, we're gonna do that thing where we're gonna look for a village or something.
Oh my god. Xbox F2 for my account.
Okay, I'm
I'm
gonna
already downloading it.
shrink down his head.
It stops snowing.
Yeah, because it's already the start of spring. Everything
Well, it's
because next month is supposed to be spring break, but spring break decided to start early this year. Everything like that, but you know, you know, I mean, people have plans for what they wanted to do for spring break and everything like that, and now those plans are canceled and stuff. But I'm making the best out of it.
Here, I'm putting it here so you can see that your video's okay.
All right,
And not panicking.
all right. But like I said, I'm making the best with it with my family, with my friend here,
Yep.
and everything like that and stuff. And it looks like I'm trying to make him a pompadour.
Yeah, it does.
Do you even know what a pompadour is?
No, what is that?
Is it you know the long skinny hairstyle they draw in Japanese anime? That's what a pompadour is.
Oh, I thought it was something else.
No, that's what it literally is called.
It sounds like a poodle's name.
It kind of
This is
does.
my poodle. Its name is Papador. It's a boy. Oh, that sounded terrible.
A lot of people expected poodles to just only be female, but no, they can be male as
I
well.
know. That's why I said it's a boy. I mean, it's like saying guys can only have dogs and not girls. Girls should have cats.
One, I like dogs.
Yeah. I like cats.
I like dogs. Dogs are cute. They're cute. I used to be afraid of them when I was little and everything like that. Because the reason I used to be scared of dogs is because when I was a child, I was very tiny.
I bet.
I was very small, very tiny, and I was very shorter than the rest of my family. If you don't know this, all the people in my family are taller than me when I was a kid. So being small and being tiny and having dogs that are bigger than you go around you and everything like that, it makes me feel insignificantly tinier and scared.
Mm. Little giant daisies. What a waste of money. It's because I like the spring thing because it looks so cute. God damn it, leave me alone. Look, it looks so cute.
Oh, it's shaped like butterfly wings.
I like it. I like the theme. It's so cute.
But yeah, because when I was a kid, everything was like insignificantly bigger than me. So seeing an animal that was bigger than me and everything like that scared the crap out of me. And rightfully
Oh, there's
so.
new bugs.
Rightfully so. So
I just scared it looks like a Mexican because I'm wearing those fucking chanclas I wear. It doesn't go perfectly with my pretty royal dress and my crown because I'm a rich person, but look, come on. I don't have money for fancy shoes because I don't have nice shoes for like to craft. So I'm like, Jesus. And the nice shoes always cost money, and I'm like, jeez, I don't even have that much. Grandma made bread in the stove.
I figure.
Because I saw it, I was like, what the? I thought it was lasagna for a moment, and then I looked closer, and I'm like, oh, it has raisins. It's the bread with raisins.
Because grandma wants to make do with the stuff we have in the house.
I know.
Which I don't mind. I like raisin bread actually. Raisin
I thought
bread
you don't
tastes.
like raisins.
Oh, I like raisin bread. I don't like cooked raisins.
Ah.
Like I like raisin bread. I would just like poke the raisins out. Everything like that. It's just like cooked raisins just taste weird. Have you ever cooked a grape? It tastes very mushy and warm, and it just tastes gelatinous, and it tastes really gross and weird.
Uh,
To me, to people, they like cooked raisins. To me, I don't.
what the? They put new bugs. Island mosquito. Ugh, you're so ugly, mosquito sotana.
She does not like the mosquitoes.
Ugh, they kill me.
Mosquito.
Señor,
Mosquitoes.
soy un señor mosquito.
Señor
What the fuck?
mosquito.
You like no fish.
I have a mosquito character, but his
Oh,
name
I
is
know.
Eater, but he's the chief of police. Well, when he was younger, he was a rookie detective along with my character Coco. Coco, she's a hot chocolate. She's a ceramic cuphead with hot chocolate in it, and her hair is like whipped cream with like sprinkles and everything on it and stuff and everything like that. And she's a Southern Belle, but she's a badass Southern Belle because she used to be
Oh, you can have umbrellas now too, girl. I need to steal that umbrella from you. Oh, you look so kawaii. This must add you, Sam.
she she used to be a detective
Oh,
until she run a cartoon orphanage.
yep.
Yeah, he's looking good.
Yeah, I like it. I wanna buy this head.
He's made out of wax, so you'll be technically eating wax.
I always wanted to taste wax,
It tastes horrible.
like soap.
Uh huh.
Oh, it must be nice.
People, do not eat candles. Do not eat soap. Because my friend has eaten a chunk of a bar of soap and she spit it out because it tasted horrible. Why she ate soap, I don't know. I don't know why she hates soap.
It's actually so nice.
This is why you I don't let her watch ASMR videos anymore.
Oh.
Because the reason is soap. They make the soap look tasty to her. And why must you portray me, OBS? Why?
Because of the virus. It has infected me as well.
No, that's just called a computer virus. And that means I gotta throw away my damn computer.
Oh, please. We've been friends for a long time. I'm
Sooner or later, I actually have to go get a new laptop because sooner or later, this computer's laptop is going to have its lifespan cut off.
I know.
Not because of a virus or anything. No, because computers do have a lifespan that they only can last for a certain specific time, and then they'll just die. Excuse me. I don't like his face. It's coming out. Not his face. I mean his eyes. His eyes makes himself look like he's like a derp. Excuse. When drawing a character, you're wondering if you should give them a nose or not.
Look at this beauty.
That's a giant ass moth.
Atlas. He's so pretty, but in real life, I'll be crying.
Yeah, if you don't know, she's afraid of bugs.
I'm scared of moths, especially. Remember there was one in the room and I hid under the blankets?
Yeah, when I used to live in my old apartment building, there was a giant moth in my room, and Isabel told me to kill it because we wouldn't go to sleep, and I was tired as hell, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go kill this thing because Squishy won't let me sleep.
I got another one.
Yeah, she wouldn't let me sleep, so I killed the damn thing, and then we went to bed.
I was like, okay.
I'm like, go down to sleep.
It's like if I told you go to sleep with someone watching you.
You do that.
I watch you?
You
Well, not
remember?
standing up.
You did that once.
Because I wanted to see if you're awake. I was like,
You
okay.
do really weird things that concern people.
I'm sorry. I'm weird. Sorry.
Maybe I should get him like jack-o'-lantern eyes, like in the inside it's like yellow, and then his pupils are just like some type of like red or something. Cause he is a candle. So.
True.
I get him look like a demon from hell, but technically candles are from fire. So maybe I should draw him without the pupils and everything, and make him look like having a jack-o'-lantern face.
That's it.
Probably
That could work too.
that could work. Process of figuring out a character. Now I will put this doodle on the same layer as the snatcher, so that way they will fit together and everything like that, like that. So that way they will fit together because that way they'll be all cohesive. Because I just want, in case if I accidentally make, because I do this a lot, I accidentally make the eraser tool too big and it erases everything, and I'm like, no, my hard work.
I forget too, and I'm like, oh, I remembered. I could just go back.
Yeah, I go back and fix it up, and then I'm like, ugh. I hate when I do that to myself. So that's why I put them on separate layers.
Sorry.
You wanna you also wanna flip the canvas so that way you can see if your eyes are even. So when you're drawing, like I picked the wrong brush again. So when you're like um sketching out your eyes and everything, you want to make sure um they're the same size or anything like that, or they look the same, or they're proportionally um accurate and everything like that. So I'm gonna give him like a jack eyeliner look, but I'm also going to give him like other features. I'm still gonna give him pupils. That's the one thing I'm gonna give him. I'm gonna give him pupils because I like drawing characters with pupils. The only characters that don't have pupils are either characters I create that don't deserve pupils because either they're missing like either their eye was like just scratched or they're just missing an eye or something.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Looking for recording apps for my tablet.
Oh, I'm gonna give him like little pupils, like little thin pupils to give him that evil look. Everything like that. Also, I'm gonna give him eyebrows because that is the thing I like to do to my characters to give them big bushy eyebrows.
Nah, I know.
Because she knows this, I love giving my characters eyebrows, especially my toon characters. They get the biggest of eyebrows because their eyebrows must be on fleek, as one would say. Anyway, I want to make him into like I'm not trying to make him into a villain or anything like that. I just want him to look like intentionally he looks evil, but he's really not. He's just a sucky like villain. Like like you see those villains on TV who try to be evil and stuff, but they're not really evil. They're really bad evil.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're terrible at their job. They're really bad at their job. Like you're trying to be a villain and yet you suck at it. You suck at your job. What are you What are you watching, Squish?
I'm watching a horror movie.
You're watching a horror movie?
Yes. Mm. Map.
Maybe. Actually, he looks good with the nose. Actually, I like giving my toon characters like really weird noses because with toon characters you can give them really weird noses. Sausage noses you can give them. Like an episode from SpongeBob where Patrick's like wondering like why he doesn't have a nose and his friends all have noses. Like Mr. Krabs, Sandy, Squidward, and SpongeBob have noses, but he has no nose. And then at the end of the episode, he has ears. So then he becomes like a neat freak because he smells like bad smells. And I'll put a little scratch line to show that he's been through war. Even though he's a candle, so what kind of war can a candle go through? Besides being all no, light out.
Oh.
Candle puns. And I keep pressing the wrong thing again. I keep pressing the selections tool. Excuse me, when I don't really mean to. I'm trying to click the eraser so I can fix up the hair over here. Okay, OBS is going in and it's going out and everything like that. So I think I should stop recording right now because now it's just acting weird. I probably need to update it. So I probably might continue this live stream tomorrow, anyways, and stuff like that. So I'll continue the live stream tomorrow. It's just that right now OBS is acting like
Oh,
a dick.
okay. I got the recording screen and stuff. So when I want to record, I just swipe down and there it is.
Yeah.
Good to know. Alright, so I don't use my shitty ass phone.
But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this little stream and some of the designs of the character. There's only been 2 drawings.
It's alright. It's at least something.
It's something, but right now OBS is acting like a dick because the key's going in and out, in and out.
It's like peeking through the screen, like, hello, reminder,
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
like
work.
it's like that annoying little sibling that comes in and messes with your stuff, and you told them not to touch it, and they touch it anyways, and then they're like, "Don't do it again." They do it again, and you told them, "Don't do it again," and they keep doing it, and it annoys the hell out of you. So yeah, so I will continue the stream tomorrow and everything like that. So be expecting that, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Hi.